Hey everyone, I'm Mailu from Plants by Lulu and welcome on my channel. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and let's go. There are two plants that are not doing their best and I'm going to repot them into the hydroculture system. Let's just first start with this one. As you can see now, he is pretty huge, but that wasn't always the case. He was standing in a darker corner. This one did not do well. This one lost all its leaves, and then I decided as a last Hail Mary to put him in that corner there and to see what he's going to do with a little bit more light. And as you can see, this is what he decided to do. So he is quite big. He is quite big. However, you can see the browning on maybe here. And that is the problem that I also had when he was still in the bit darker corner. And I know it's from under or overwatering, but in the 2 years or 3 years I have this plant, I'm not sure which one it is. It can be both, because this is a palm that is very susceptible to like too much too little. I think most palms are, but I noticed with this one it is very in your face. So I want to change it to hydroculture so I never have to worry about him getting too much water, only him getting too little water. This is the size I'm going to pot him in. Okay, so I will use these smaller stones and then these bigger stones to top it off. But I first have to soilify him, if you can say that like that. Let's see. Okay, so I think this is the problem. I watered it yesterday and I thought it was a lot. I don't think, because here it is not even wet on the bottom. So I think that's maybe, but then again you come across these things and those are kind of rotted away stems. So you can see why I'm a bit confused by this plant. So that's the reason why I really want to put him in a more controlled environment. But he has a good root system, like you can see. So this one is fully rotted away. The first root I come across that is rotted away. Yeah, no, the other ones look good and healthy. Also, this has come to me as kind of a shock, but I see that the medium this one was rooted in by the grower is kind of a clay-like substance. Never seen this. Very interesting. Did not know that the houseplants are also potted in this medium. A lot of the times outside plants are come in with this medium. I can't really get through the clay easily. So this is going to be a bit of a struggle, I think. Because the brand of the hydroculture has only 2 potting options, I am not going to repot everything in this system. If they had different sizes, I would probably, because it is just a lot easier when you remove the option of rot, basically. Also, disclaimer, I would only do it with plants that need a lot of water or that are very susceptible to root rot or browning. I probably would do it with a calathea, to be honest, because calatheas are dramatic. But for example, I would also probably do it with a spathiphyllum. because I have had spathiphyllums in the past, and that did not really end well, because either I forgot to water them and they constantly were drooping, and that is just not good for the plant, or I gave it too much water and it started yellowing. I knew that girl was my fault, just because I cannot keep up with its rhythm, with its water cycles. But that's just kind of my shortcoming, because he is not hard to care for. So this is, I think, the best I can do. There is still clay, but it's really hard to remove that. Oh, this is another part that is rotted away. So the second part. Otherwise, the roots look good and healthy, and I'm really happy he has roots now, because if I remember, when I put it there, most of the roots rotted away and most of the leaves were gone. So the fact that he has a good root system says a lot to me, and I'm very happy with that. Now I have this thing here. Now I'm kind of beating the sides, because I want the small stones to fall in every crevice and every crack, and you know, be everywhere. I am very happy with this, because now he just can grow more. It looks like this now, and it already looked a bit like this, but it was lower. So now we're onto this plant. This is a bit of a different story, because this one was already a rescue plant. This is a Dracaena, and he came already on this trunk, and then there were 2 stems here and here. He did very good. He was in a very big pot. I think over the summer I forgot him 2 times while watering, which means in a scorching heat that would be a month. I think the roots shriveled up, and then I gave water, and then it just rotted away, the roots. And now he is in this size of a pot, which is a bit small for the length of the plant, but you know, he doesn't really have a root system, or that is almost non-existent. All the other stem rotted away because that was very wrinkly and very soft, because I removed him from this stick and it was just wool and everything was soft inside. This stem was almost to the same amount wrinkly that the other one was, but was still upright and was still a bit strong. So I just attached it to this stick, and I just decided, let's put it in fresh oil. Let's try and regrow the roots. I don't know if I can show you, but on this side there were leaves still just here, and all the leaves off. I think 12 leaves have completely yellowed and just stopped working, and it is still going, as you can see. So I know the roots are not rotting away. I know the fact that the stem has recovered and is not wrinkly anymore says that he is recovering. And so that is why I want to repot him in the system. But first I have to remove Well, as you can see, I'm very happy about this because this will show you, yes, I can remove parts that are further rotted. I'm very happy about that now. But I can also show you basically all the white small roots are new roots, which is good news because that means he is really focusing on its roots. This is healthy roots. We want this base to be as low as possible. I think I'm going probably to put him a bit lower because this will be in the stones, and he probably, because this is very bumpy and I feel like roots beginning to form here. So if this is also around stones and around the moisture, it may start rooting more from that part. It looks now like that. Down, 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 down. Hi everyone. Different day. However, I really wanted to include this plant in it. I've already removed the soil, so you only have a bit of soil left. I will remove that shortly. I really want to put this one up in this container. I think I have him for 4 years now. And it had big, lush leaves with a lot of kind of fenestration. That is not in the cards for me with this plant. So I am also putting this in the hydroculture system. I will first put some in the bottom and then put the plant in. Plop this in. This is the last plant I'm doing in this video. So that is it for today. If you liked it, please hit the subscribe and like button, and I will see you in the next video. Doei!